Hello everyone, my name is Marion Clingscales. I'm a graduate student at Purdue University. Today I'm going to be giving a presentation on transformational leadership creates change in the workplace. Transformational leadership is the cement and foundation within the organization because of the mission, vision, and goals are established in efforts to achieve success. The leadership does set the tone and the mood for employees' state of being. Although the leader is the initiator, influencer, and decider, the organization is still a team. Communications and leadership are the glue to the organization because relevant data is transmitted and received up, down, and sideways to alleviate any assumptions. Transformational leadership ensures employees on all levels are allowed to communicate their thoughts and provide feedback when necessary. Leadership trust will empower employees with inspiration, knowing that under a watchful eye of transformational leadership, their backs are protected. Trust also instills morals, values, and ethics to provide employees with confidence in the leadership. Those traits are strong qualities embedded in transformational leadership's character to assist with the success of the organization. Leadership is an initiator, influencer, and decider, as I mentioned before, of the change within the organizational culture. The leader's role as an initiator will introduce the fundamental concepts needed to start the process of the mission-oriented. The leader's role of the influencer provides direction, guidance, and setting an example for employees to follow. The leader's role as a decider is making decisions, the choices for the organizational goals. These three characteristics that I just mentioned reveals why leadership is the foundation. Now, as part of my literature review, I came across Ellen Fox 2013. A study conducted about the Veterans Health Administration concluded most VA employees experience their respective facilities as an ethical organization that treats employees fairly. Prospective employees are attracted to organizations that have a reputation for being ethical and where employees can feel inspired and proud of their work. If we consider an ethical environment and culture to be benefit that should be available to all employees, then equity demands that leaders strive to erase all unjustifiable variations in employees' experiences of an organization's ethical environment and culture. The survey items that had the most significant effect on perception of overall ethics, quality, and fair distribution of resources across programs and services get mixed messages from managers that created ethical uncertainty and conflict. Fair treatment of employees, and following up on ethical concerns reported by employees. This articulates the effects of leadership within the organizational culture. When cultural changes are needed, transformational leadership makes an assessment to determine the actual problems that affect the organization. This initiates the following actions: planning, organization, and execution to implement the culture change of the environment. The planning aspects of these three phases is the initial action because it maps out and lays a process required to implement the new culture to meet the purpose of the organization. The organization provides the guidance, training, and ensures personnel are in compliance with the new culture changes created for the work environment. The final phase, execution, which is the most critical because all details are outlined for action, and this will determine if the plan is successful. Now, leadership has a sustaining impact on communications in any organization. The dialogue is either open or closed. It depends on the leader in charge. Transformational leadership will provide clear and concise communication that is direct on all levels. This enhances the growth within the organization and alleviates assumptions. Also, everyone is afforded the opportunity to express his or her concerns, both positive and negative. The employees on all levels become engaged with this process, and the equality is established to demonstrate everyone matters within the organization. Communication and leadership are the core essentials for an effective work environment. When employees begin to feel the aura of trust with leadership, they become more confident, motivated, and morale increases. Leadership trust eliminates the fear factor within the organization and empowers employees. Also part of the literature review, James Collier, 2013, states that no study was found that examined the relationship between whistleblowing and the most often studied leadership style, transformational leadership. This article fills the void in literature by examining relationships between transformational leadership and whistleblowing in government agencies. After controlling for employee commitment and several power dependency factors, the results revealed that employees were more comfortable blowing the whistle when they perceived organizational leaders and managers were practicing transformational leadership that when they perceived they were not. This sounds like the Department of this was something that transpired with the Department of Veteran Affairs recently in a televised congressional hearing that was in 2014 July. Leadership is a pathway to any organization achievement and efforts to create culture, environment conducive for employees to feel comfortable. The communications established is an essential tool required for employees to share their thoughts and concerns. The leadership trust is what inspires the employees to follow the leader. This concludes my presentation. Thank you and have a great day.